Hey guys, it's That's Jay.
And Dr. Aggro.
And yesterday we saw Equestria Girls. Yeah, that's the appropriate reaction. As he said afterwards, best end of the fandom ever.
Yep. Felt like Superman movies. The fourth one, best one.
It's a horrible thing to say.
It really is.
I'm gonna lose subscribers for that statement.
Awesome.
Son of a bitch. But yeah, so what did we say? This was the fourth end of the fandom?
Fourth end of the fandom.
Yeah, because we had Lauren Faust leaving the show, Derpy Gate,
right.
Twilight Corn, and now Equestria Girls. And yeah, Equestria Girls, best one so far. Just like, it was a really good movie. I'm not sure why everyone was just like, okay, I know exactly why people are up in arms about like, oh, there's humans in my pony, what the fuck?
It's a fandom. Fandoms hate change and things that are different.
Yeah, it's just, which is weird, because like, I thought one of the things people liked about this series, like, oh, the characters are so like nuanced and fleshed out, like they develop as, you know, people, pony people. So, but it's just like, oh god, it's like, you know, like, oh, she's an alicorn now, and oh god, they're going to the human world, it's better not be canon. It's like, really?
Honestly, they keep throwing around the phrase, the human world. And I think a lot of people are thinking, you know, it's like Earth. I don't think it is. I think it's the Doug universe.
Yeah, that's what I keep assuming.
I don't know if this movie's any kind of canon. It may be canon to the Doug universe. I don't know about Disney's Doug, but original Doug, probably.
Sounds good to me. Shit, I'd watch that movie.
Shit, yeah, you would.
Especially like, you know...
it'd be like, you know, Dear Journal.
I would totally rock that format for an Equestria Girl series. Just human Twilight, just like Dear Journal, just doing that every episode. But yeah, just it was well written. The characters were well represented. Like all the human versions, you know, of the ponies were pretty much just human versions of the ponies. It was all really good.
Yeah, the character designs, like everybody bought about the character designs.
Yeah.
And they wig me out every now and then, just like the way their huge, tall feet go into their hips and the way they stand.
Yeah.
It's written like pony, and it looks like something else, and every now and then it's just a little weird. But I guess the overarching message here is your Douglas Adams reminder of the day, just don't panic. It's good.
Yeah. Like the animation quality, you know, about on par with what we see in the show. Yeah, about season 3 quality, which, you know, is still really good Flash animation. They don't quite seem to know how to like nail down animating humans though. Like some of the walk cycles, especially the background characters, were just kind of unsettling.
Yeah,
that was like it was just like
and everyone that was just built into the character designs. They're oddly flat.
Yeah, like pretty much like all the male characters kind of walked like Belmonts, just
which I've never had a problem with.
Yeah.
Belmont walk.
But yeah, the showing that we saw, about, you know, it said 2/3 brony.
Mm-hmm.
Like 1/3 parents with little girls. None of them actually seemed concerned or worried, so that was nice. We didn't threaten any of them with our mere presence.
None of the robbing and looting that have gone on at other showings.
Yeah. But yeah, just Megan McCarthy did a great job. The music, yeah, like the music. Like, I think there's like 4 songs, like 4 new songs this, like not counting the remixed intro theme.
Okay, yeah, there's Win the Crown, there's the dress one.
Yeah, there's the one where Twilight first gets into the human world, she's like going to school. And then there's like the one at the very end, like when they're at the dance. So, yeah, so like 4 new songs. Was there a new song there? No, I think the credits just had an instrumental theme. I think.
Right, something.
Yeah. Well, yeah, of course there'd be some kind of music over the credits.
Okay, so the lineup of background ponies that made it in was interesting.
Yeah.
Well, like what I expected was all the background ponies in the show would just be recognizable background pony designs.
We didn't get that really at all.
No, we got a bunch of the semi-regulars. A lot of the background ponies didn't look recycled into this show.
Yeah, like
the Flower Sisters didn't show up.
Yeah, the Flower Sisters. We didn't get
no
Lyra,
no Bon Bon.
Yeah.
I don't think we got Time Turner.
Yeah, like I really would have expected him to show up in it.
No, I think the guy with the football in his chest was the football cutie mark pony from Cloudsdale, that Pegasus.
Oh.
I don't know if that was intentional or
like crazy steroid pony.
No, not crazy steroid pony. Just like the 3 they're always picking on. Dash.
Oh, okay, those douches. Okay, yeah, that may have been them. Like photo finish, you know, we like she was in there. Like it was like a lot of odd choices, like photo finish, DJ Pony, which I'm assuming is Universal's Girly. I don't fucking know.
But no Octavia.
Yeah, no Octavia, which is really surprising.
Now, Trixie is in the movie. That's about all I got.
Yeah, it's just like she's there. She has this very
her cameo is amazingly blatant.
Yeah,
and totally pointless. It's beautiful.
Good shit.
Also, human cheerily.
Yeah, honestly, like that probably got the biggest squee out of me. Just like looking into the classroom, it's Cheerly as a human. I wasn't expecting that, though. It's kind of unsettling to think that that Cheerly in this world is old enough to be a teacher like she is in the show. Big Mac was like a senior. What?
I don't know. Did Big Mac attend that school?
I saw him in the cafeteria.
Well, yeah, he was delivering the cider with Applejack. I
guess maybe
he's like a super townie and just shows up to high school dances. I mean,
yeah,
maybe
he could just be like, you know, that dude just keeps showing up to high school after he graduated. Cause
that's the one thing I love about high school girls. I keep getting older, they stay the same age. Yes, they do.
All the high school girls in the world.
High school girls, high school girls.
I think we just got lumped into that category of the Brony fandom. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Aggro, you're a bastard.
The weirdest thing about that show, like I've never actually gone to, like, they do this a lot when a little kid's show gets a movie. They'll have like one showing at noon, and I'd never been to them. I was really pissed that our theater didn't get it because they do these showings all the time. We had to drive like 2 hours to go see this movie.
Yeah.
But
and he didn't have AC.
No, at all. We're in Florida, so. But we're sitting in the theater, and like it goes dark. Like, yeah, it's red, and then the movie just starts.
Yeah, like it was like dark for 10 minutes. There's like 5 to 10 seconds of like audio from the movie, like kind of like background music and stuff. We're like and then movie clicks in. We're like, okay, whoo, crisis averted. But yeah.
Really happy Luna actually got a speaking role in this movie.
Yes. She got like both as a human and as...
Yeah, I was really worried she'd just get shafted for no reason.
Yeah, yeah, like I thought it was kind of interesting that we had like, you know, Principal Celestia and then like Vice Principal Luna. It's like, is this like implying that like Luna is like the sub-ruler? That she is not like an equal part of this?
She's kind of like the vice president. She gets to go to all the cool parties, but she doesn't get to press the button.
Oh, okay.
And she also cast the tie-breaking vote in the House.
Okay.
I don't think ponies have a legislative branch of government, though.
I don't think so either. Well, I mean, well,
if the queen, like Princess Celestia, if the potentate is the god, does that count as a theocracy?
Well, is she actually a god? Because, I mean, you know, we've seen her get her ass whipped. We know others can ascend to Alicorn.
I mean, like, she's not, like, the only god, so clearly other things can fuck her up, but...
Yeah. Back on to Equestria Girls, I guess. What are other things to say about Equestria Girls?
Not a lot that isn't horrible spoilers.
Yeah, Sunset Shimmer. Yeah, she is actually, like, you know, we saw the toy, like, you know, months ago, and so I think it's already pretty common knowledge that, like, she is Celestia's previous apprentice. And
Gary Oak.
She has all the badges?
She has all 10 badges. She is straight up Gary Oak. It is awesome.
But yeah, she was, she was a pretty awesome character. I liked her. You know, she wasn't just relegated to default high school bitch character. And I think that's like something like that's worth noting is that like this isn't just like, oh, like it's a high school, like a shitty high school drama, just, you know, with My Little Pony characters.
It's like a super condensed high school drama that actually has a plot going on behind it.
Yeah, like, you know, there's like all this high school stuff going on, but there is the whole main story of, you know, like Twilight needs to get the damn crown back.
I will say throughout the entire final conflict, I was honestly waiting for Applejack to pull out a shotgun and just yell, "Welcome to Human World."
Why would she do that?
Why wouldn't she? Also, given the nearly canonical idea that Equestria is post-apocalyptic Earth,
Yeah.
This raises the question of whether or not two things. One, whether that mirror was a time machine.
Yeah, I was thinking about that myself.
Whether it's post-apocalyptic our world or post-apocalyptic Doug universe. Because that would explain like the carrying over of the color scheming for these ponies.
Yeah. I guess I'll also explain like why when we genetically started modifying horses, who eventually became our overlords and then wiped us out. Why they were all pastel colored. Then again, I always just assumed, we made a pastel color because little girls thought that was cute.
You crazy bastard. You blew it up.
Also, I guess we also have to bring up Flash Sentry. Yeah, he is the love interest. Like, that has been the big thing. Like, is he the love interest? Is he not? He is. People were like, well, maybe he's just, the guy character that supports Twilight. No, he is the love interest. I think it's, like, I think it's handled fairly well, though. Because it isn't just like, oh, she gets to the human world, she's just like all smitten. Like he does kind of put the moves on her first. And I think it's like the first time anyone's ever been interested in Twilight, so it's like the first time like she had to like deal with this kind of like, oh, like someone likes me, and she's just kind of getting all blushy about it.
Yeah, like there are three things you got to remember in the situation. One, what he was saying, that this is maybe the first time Twilight's ever encountered the affection of a male. Two, possibly being in a human body gave her a lot of alien hormones she wasn't used to.
Especially as a teenager.
And three, holy shit, Flash Sentry plays the electric guitar and drives a Mustang with his own insignia on the hood. He should be up to his eyeballs in high school pussy.
I'm pretty sure Sunset Shimmer scared all that away.
Now, I heard, when the first trailer came out and he was in it, one of the things I heard was like, no, he's not going to be in Season 4, he's not going to be a part of Season 4, that's not going to carry over.
Yeah. I'm kind of hoping he does, because because I know a lot of people
that'd be an interesting friendship lesson. Please stop ignoring your friends for the guy you're going out with.
Yeah,
that's a friendship lesson a lot of people need to learn.
Seriously, but yeah, I would like to see him carry over into the series. A lot of people are like, oh god, why does Twilight have a love interest? That's doesn't need one. It's like, you know what? People grow up. People have relationships. They this is. Okay, some people have relationships.
And some people's older brothers get into awesome unicorn duels with suitors.
Yeah.
Stop trying to hold Season 4 back, guys. I want to see this.
Oh god, I would love to see just, shining armor over a protective brother, like...
I'm here to pick up Twilight? No, you're not.
The hell you are, yeah. It's just, like, he comes down from the Crystal Empire, the fuck you think you're doing? But yeah, that would be, an interesting development with Twilight's character. Just see her, dealing with romance. And on top of dealing with the whole Princess Hood thing. Also, I guess, where this fits canonically. Because, it does reference a lot of things, from the series. It just straight up says, Cadence says that she hasn't seen her since the coronation.
Right.
And also, Twilight is nowhere near used to dealing with her wings. Apparently she hasn't even really slept with them yet.
Mm-hmm.
And, there's that really cute scene of her, trying to get comfortable with the wings.
So I guess if we're going to try to take up that oldest fanboy endeavor of trying to fit everything into a canonical timeline, it would have to be Season 3, this, then the Crystal Heart spell.
Yeah, the Crystal Heart spell book. So yeah, and then I guess Season 4 would take place right after Crystal Heart spell. Because it seems like,
depending on which comics come out.
Yeah. I doubt the comics are really going to be touching, because they probably don't know where to go with Season 4 until they start writing Season 4. But I mean, the comics have been, I think the comics have enough wiggle room in Season 3 to just kind of keep fitting in stories there, considering Season 3 was only 13 goddamn episodes. But yeah, if you're one of those people who didn't get, pissed off or infuriated or just feel completely betrayed by Magical Mystery Cure, which we weren't. Yeah, we were just like, oh, good episode.
Honestly, for most of the not getting pissed at Magical Mystery Cure was when I think Megan McCarthy immediately tweeted, guys, it's part 1. Wait for Season 4.
Yeah, which is really weird. She says that, and then we get, I think, the most infuriating thing about this, about Magical Mystery Cure is that was, the biggest, like paradigm shifted the entire series. Just like everything was just like, oh god, like she's a princess now. This completely changes her relationship with the characters, her relationship with everybody, and just like how the series is going to progress from here on forward. So it's like, oh my god, this huge shift in the series. And then the first two canonical things we get is a fucking book and a movie where Twilight goes to the human world. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? This is where we're starting off from, this jumping off point.
Speaking of Twilacorn, I tell you I had an interesting idea about that recently.
No.
Okay, you like when they go to, I don't know, mystical alicorn space and then turns Celestia and she raises up and she gets her wings.
Yeah.
Celestia's not doing that. Twilight's magic is inactive. You know who we've seen has the ability to give wings and take wings away from ponies? Who was recently reformed, so Celestia might use his magic for good.
Yeah, I've heard that theory thrown around a bit, like, you know, apparently that was like people's like original thing, like oh yeah, like they're freeing Discord, like Celestia needs Discord so he can turn Twi into an alicorn.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, it was just like random posts like on EQD. There's people like, oh my god, fan theories, kind of like how people are throwing around fan theories that like Discord was the one who corrupted Luna into Nightmare Moon, and Sombra corrupted Luna into Nightmare Moon. Now
I'm so down with Star Swirl the Beard into Sombra. Yeah.
I want to see Sombra come back so bad because like it's like a lot of people bitch. It's like, oh man, like, you know, was a Crystal Empire sucked because he was so underdeveloped, and it's like honestly, it wasn't his story. It wasn't about him. It was about Twilight, you know, learning to just, you know, let other people handle things and, like, you know, having to, like, put, like, you know, pretty much the world ahead of, you know, her own needs as Celestia's student.
Totally holding on to Season 4 starts. She's still carrying that last note from the end of Season 3 and then just black crystals.
Yeah, what was it, like, yeah, because we saw Sombra's horn, like, friggin' blow off, I mean, you know, but yeah, there was, like, a lot of...
just straight up killed that guy.
Right? Like, they just, I guess that he was, like, a smoke horse monster, like, what was it, Hexus? He was Pony Hexus?
Oh, God.
Like, I guess it was
Curry
okay
would be way too terrifying for the Pony universe.
He would be too goddamn fabulous for the Pony universe. Oh, I think I need to go cut some footage of Sombra the Sweet Transvestite now. I'm not doing that. But yeah, just... But yeah, like, I really want to see, like, you know, the whole Flash Centric thing carry over into Season 4. Fuck everyone who keeps trying to, like, hold this series back. Like, no, I don't want change. It's like, no, guys, accept change. Let it, just let this happen. Because, like, that's why I mean, like... Yeah, I think that's why a lot of people fell in love with this series. It's like, oh my god, like, these characters are actually developed. They're, you know, they're fleshed out. They're nuanced, and it was great.
Mm-hmm.
Some more than others. You know, I think it wasn't until the damn Keep Calm and Flutter On that Fluttershy actually got real fucking development. It wasn't just like, I'm quiet and insecure. I stood up for myself. Gets back to being quiet and insecure. Just, way to go, Fluttershy. I didn't learn a goddamn thing. But yeah, I really want to see Season 4, like, you know, develop these characters more. I also want to see Rarity get a goddamn episode. I still consider, like, the latest comic arc with Nightmare Rarity. Mm-hmm. Spoilers if you haven't read the comic, there's a Nightmare Rarity. Like, you know, that was, like, IDW's apology for Hasbro thinking us over in Season 3.
You fucking Rarity fans. Why wasn't there a Rarity episode in Season 3? It's not like she was in every fucking episode with great scenes. Why wasn't there a Rarity episode? What, all of Season 2? No, that was last year. Why didn't Rarity get it? Fuck you guys. You know what? Fuck you guys. Applejack fans. Fuck you guys.
Okay, I will admit that, like, Rarity did steal every goddamn scene she was in Season 3.
But she does that. They developed her so hard in Season 1 that every scene she's in, she's amazing.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess, final word on Equestria Girls. Yeah, like, it's just full of squeeing and excitement. Like, I don't think I stopped smiling the entire time that I filmed. It was just like...
giggling like a retard.
Yeah, just, like, every time there was, like, some character humanized. The Cutie Mark Crusaders were adorable and every scene. Cheerilee, like one of my, it's like oh god, just Twilight, how just constantly adorable she was throughout the first half of the film, trying to learn to be a human. Like, you know, she's at like the computer and she's sitting there just.
Yeah, Twilight stuck in computers, now canon.
Yeah, just, you know, just with doing the hoof thing it was just constantly cute. Like, you know, it was that awesome MLP level cuteness. You know, like, you know, what MLP just excels at, you know, just being innately cute, not overdoing it, not over sugarcoating it, not being saccharine, just it was just adorable consistently. You know, the scenes with Twilight and Flash Sentry were just really adorable. Just every time she blushes, just the music, like I said, great. You know, it's like you're definitely not going to hear anything like as awesome as, like, say, like Art of the Dress or This Day's Aria. It was like the music was a bit poppier. Like, you know, it was kind of weird though that, like, the musical numbers, they weren't. Well, with the exception of Help Twilight Get Her Crown, they weren't musical numbers. It was just kind of musical montages, which I thought was kind of weird. But, like, definitely, Help Twilight Get Her Crown was just, like, the catchiest goddamn thing ever. Like, like, that one I saw, like, on YouTube, days before the movie, and I just been listening to it religiously, and I'm just like...
Over
and
over and over and over.
True. And I was like, okay, now I have seen the movie. Now that's out of my system. No. that song, like, pretty much like that is it's what's gonna get filed away. Art of the Dress, that's just gonna be embedded in my brain forever. But yeah, if you had doubts about this film, unless you're just completely prejudiced against humans in your pony, yeah, it was a really good movie. Like, you know, like, I thought the length was appropriate. A lot of people were saying that the movie felt kind of rushed or condensed. I didn't really think so. I mean, yeah, because it wasn't like that big of a story, considering MLP has a habit of cramming a bunch of shit into 2 episodes.
Yeah.
I thought this was done really well.
I feel kind of bad because, like, yeah, go see the movie. I mean, it's too late to see the movie.
Yeah, but yeah.
Wait for the DVD happily.
Yeah. Well, there's still a couple of more showings. Like, I think in, like, July is when, like, the next set of showings are.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they have, like, a couple more showings, like 2 more showings in July with a few theaters doing that. Like, yeah, Art Theater didn't even get until, like, a week after it premiered, so it's like all these people talk about, like, oh my god, this movie's so awesome. I'm like, that's great. I don't get to see it for a fucking week. But yeah, that was totally worth requesting a day off of work for. And, so yeah, if it's showing near you and you were hesitant before, go check it out whenever, like, the next showing is. Totally bring your friends. The parents, at least at our showing, weren't weirded out. I think some of them were expecting it. As long as you're not jackasses during the showing, shouting memes at the screen the whole fucking time. Yeah, there's that. But yeah, or, you know, whenever it comes out on Blu-ray, DVD, whenever, because I think it's actually going to show on TV next, is what they're going to do. I think that's how it's going to be, like, TV released and Blu-ray, DVD. Which in that case, yeah, like, totally check it out. It's good MLP writing, just with humans throughout the majority of it, like in the middle. But yeah, check it out. Done. Hey guys, I'm Zetsubo J.
That you are.
This asshole can't fucking introduce himself.